If you wake up tomorrow and the world has flipped, the Statue of Liberty now stares across the icy Baltic Sea. New York winters drop to 20 below, and halfway around the planet, Stockholm is suddenly sitting where Washington, D.C. used to be. Palm trees swaying where snow used to fall. The United States and Sweden have literally switched places on the map. Crazy.
Absolutely.
But what if it actually happened? Would America still be the world's only superpower? Or would tiny Sweden suddenly become the new giant? Stick with me. This is USA Uncovered. And today we're uncovering one of the most mind-bending geography experiments you'll ever hear. Geography isn't background. It's the game board itself. Your climate, your neighbors, your soil. They decide what you can grow, who you fight, and how rich you get. Swap the locations of these two countries, and every rule changes overnight. Let's start with how America got so big in the first place. Two oceans as moats, no successful invasion since 1812. A Mississippi River system that moves goods cheaper than anywhere else on Earth. 16.6% of the land actually arable. That's 580 million acres of prime farmland feeding not just 347 million Americans, but half the planet's corn and soy exports. By 2025, the US economy hits $30.6 trillion. One country, 1/4 of global GDP. Sweden's story is the opposite, sitting way up at 55 to 69 degrees north latitude. It gets long, dark winters and summers that barely last. Only *6.2% of its land is arable. Harsh soil, endless forests, and a population that never exploded past 10.7 million. For 200 years, Sweden stayed neutral, avoided the world wars, and built one of the highest living standards on Earth. $662 billion GDP in 2025. But sky-high taxes and a generous welfare state. Different places, different destinies. Now flip them. The entire United States, every mountain, every farm, every city, is suddenly parked in Scandinavia's spot. New England, get Stockholm's climate. Average January temperature around 30 degrees Fahrenheit and months of snow. The Midwest, think Canadian prairies on steroids. Growing seasons slashed from 200 days to maybe 120. Florida becomes subarctic. America's agricultural machine, the one that produces *, 40% of the world's corn *, takes a catastrophic hit. Slow models of similar latitude shifts show staple crop yields dropping 50 to 70%. Food prices explode. Supermarket shelves empty. 347 million people suddenly face shortages the country hasn't seen since the Dust Bowl. Energy gets ugly too. Texas oil fields now operate in brutal cold. Extraction costs soar. Power grids strain under demand for heat. And the neighbors. No more safe oceans. Now, America borders Russia to the east, shares the Baltic with Germany and Poland, and sits right in the middle of Europe's most volatile region. The $900 billion a year military that once patrolled the globe, it's now on permanent high alert, just to protect the homeland. America's superpower status doesn't disappear overnight, but it starts to crack. Tension rises. But here's where human ingenuity kicks in. American companies pivot hard. Vertical farms light up cities. Greenhouse tech that already exists in the Netherlands gets scaled to Iowa size. Genetically engineered cold-resistant crops roll out in record time. The same innovation engine that put a man on the moon now keeps the lights on, and the table's full. The economy shrinks. Sure, global influence dips. But America adapts, because that's what it's always done. Now watch Sweden. Its modest 173,000 square miles of land lands right where the continental US used to be. Perfect mid-latitude climate. 2 oceans are shields, vast open space. Stockholm suddenly enjoys 70-degree summers and 200-day growing seasons. Farmland potential multiplies. With its existing tech edge and now ideal weather, Sweden becomes an agricultural exporter almost overnight. Its small population of 10.7 million starts growing fast. Warmer climate, more food, more room. The welfare state stays, but now it's funded by booming exports instead of just high taxes. Geopolitically, perfect isolation again, only this time with America's old strategic advantages. No land borders to defend. Trade routes to everywhere. Sweden quietly becomes a serious mid-tier power player. Maybe even the envy of Europe. So here's the big question that keeps geographers up at night. Would the United States still be number one? Or would Sweden, handed America's old geographic cheat codes, rise to challenge the throne? The honest answer: neither fully wins, neither fully loses. Geography deals the cards. America was dealt to oceans, endless fertile plains, and a resource jackpot. Sweden was dealt cold, isolation, and limited soil, and still built one of the happiest, most equal societies on Earth. In the swap, America struggles but innovates its way forward. Sweden thrives but stays small-scale. The lesson: location gives you the starting hand, but how you play it is everything. Next time someone says America's success is inevitable, or Sweden proves socialism works anywhere, remember this thought experiment. Sometimes the biggest factor isn't ideology, it's latitude and longitude. So tell me, which two countries should we switch next? Russia and Australia? China and Canada? Drop your pick in the comments. I read every single one. If this video made you see the world differently, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe to USA Uncovered and ring the bell so you never miss the next What If. That actually changes how you see America. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.